Oh, there it is. I'm trying a new program. Are y'all there? It says it's 8 o'clock by you. Let's see. Yeah, it's 11:29 here, so it can't be 8 o'clock. Anybody there? Okay. I'm hoping that this is working, that it's showing up on YouTube, but I'm not seeing anything. I'll have to go to my Facebook and check it to see. I mean, go to my YouTube and check it because I can't see it if it's working. I decided to try this. Oh, I see somebody there. Hi, Stan. Hi, Lisa. Can you hear me? Hi, Mojave Desert. So, can you hear me? Is that a yes or no? Anybody can answer me if you can hear me or not? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, good. All right, thanks. I decided to try to use this StreamYard program. And I think it's really cool because, hi, Kev C. I think it's really cool because this is the program that uh, Paula uses from Be Beat Adventure. Oh, I'm gonna mix it up. But Paula from Van Ventures in Canada, and she's in the United States right now. So she uses this program, and it's really kind of cool. I like it a lot better than YouTube Live, but it does have like the logo for StreamYard. I got to make sure I do this right up here, and then over here. But I can put your comments. I got to figure it out right there. Like, see where Mojave Desert says something, and then it tells you that I have a. Let's see. This one tells you that I have a live stream going. Isn't that weird? Yeah, I know. It's like backwards. Like this is my right hand right here. This is my left hand. So I can point at the picture here, but if I want to point at the right hand, I'm gonna, it's just strange. Other way, yeah, Kev, it's kind of strange. I'm not too loud, am I? So my laptop has the wrong time on it. So it's showing like 8:30, but it's not really 8:30. It's really like what, 11:30 almost. And I wasn't going to go live until midnight, but here we are. We're It's before midnight. Hi, Valerie. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Kev. I'm trying to keep my face, keep it, and I feel like I'm slanted. I want to sit slant. Oh, you know what it is? It's my computer is slanted on this table that I'm on. That's better, isn't it? I think that's better. So, Billy Strong, are you still there? He, I hope you are still there because I was hoping I could get a bigger picture. I'm still figuring out how to do this. This is the program that Paula uses, Van Vita, and it's the one where you can bring people up on the screen with you to chat with you. So I can have somebody else on here chatting. But I'm just trying to figure it out myself right now. And I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to pay for it. It's $20 a month, which is really not a bad price, especially if you do lives all the time, kind of like blind views. Let's see if I sit over here a little bit. Kind of like, if like trying to I feel like I'm sitting crooked, you know? Does it look like I'm sitting crooked? I don't know. There. Is that better? I think I can type even a message to you if I wanted to. So thanks everybody for joining me. I'm going to say hi everyone. Mojave Desert, Kevin C, Ambling Adventures, Stan. Um, I'm trying to see if I could go back and look. See, I don't think I could go back and look at the comments. It just goes along, so I have to like keep up with them. It's a little bit different than the comments that come in when you're doing the comments on the regular lives. Hello from Minnesota. Hi, Corey. How are you tonight? You know, I really had fun last night chatting with everybody. It was a lot of fun. And we were on there for a long time. It was unbelievable, you know? And we had a lot of people. I mean, that live chat has I think over 700 views already, you know, which is so cool. But everything's cool. I think everything's cool. So I wanted to tell you, a lot of people were asking last night where my little girl was, and there you go. Just as I grabbed her, where's your pet? Mina says, here she is. Danny, she's like, you woke me up, mommy. She was sleeping right here by me. Oops, right in the face. What are you doing, licking so much? Yeah, she's like, oh, you you messed me up. Here, say hi to everybody. Hello, everybody. Isn't she cute? She's all clean. She smells good. She had a bath, but she's had some little sores on her tummy from I think but they're much better now because I think she was laying down on the cement or something, and she got some fire ant bites on her, you know. So today I went to visit my brother. What'd you do today? What'd you guys do today? I went to visit my brother. We went to a place called Dean's south of the border in Punta Gorda, Florida, and the food was really good. I had chicken fajitas. Does she get groomed? I groom her myself because the one time I've taken her to get groomed before, but when I took her to get groomed, they like shaved her bald. I mean, she had like no hair, and it was cold. We were in Chicago, and I'm like, hey, it's Chicago, you know. She's got to have hair because she's got to keep her warm. So I do her myself now. I don't do bad. I do a pretty good job. I do try to do the same way, and I keep her a little bit like a little beard here, not really a beard, but like you know. And then I let her have her little pom pom. You can't see it because but she's got a little pom pom tail. Her tail's only this, you know. She's got a Yorkie tail, but she doesn't raise. Danny, look at the picture. Look at the picture. Look at everybody. Say hi. Hi. Well, I was going to come to Canada last year. I think it was last year, but then we had all that, you know, those issues with the big P. Thank you, Mina. Um, Hi, Sylvia in Ontario, Canada. I got a lot of Canada people who come. Do you know, I had talked to a lot of people here at the park where I'm staying at in Fort Myers, and a lot of people here are from Canada. but a lot of them are selling their campers and leaving because they've been paying rent on them for, 2 years, and they haven't been able to come here and stay. So they're selling them so they don't lose any more money. Yeah, it's kind of sad. What's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Patty from New Mexico. Thanks for joining. So, what I really like about this program is I can highlight the message. And what's good about that is, like in the replay, you don't have to go back to look at the comments. You can see the comments and what we're talking about. And I noticed that Blind Views does that on his chats. And I thought, well, if he does that, how can I do that? And then I thought, well, he must be using StreamYard uh, like Paula does, you know. Faye, hey Faye, how you doing? I feel like my thing is lopsided. There we go. Anyway, so we'll just leave it. Faye from Indiana, how are you? I just got a note about my toll pass. Faye from Indiana. I know, aren't I, Craig? Craig has been following me and coming to watch my videos for everything ever since I've been on here, you know. But the Doxinator's been watching longer because he's been with me since the very beginning, I think. I'm glad you're good, Faye. So, what's everybody doing tonight? Anybody do anything interesting? Like I said, I went to go visit my brother, and then we went to Dean's Mexican restaurant, uh, Dean's south of the border in Punta Gorda. You know what? As soon as I get this figured out, I want to use this for my cooking because then I could not challenge somebody, but I can invite somebody to come and cook with me from wherever they are. Like say I was cooking and I wanted to have Randy, the mobile traveler, cook something at the same time I'm cooking, or Glow was on here last night. I hope you went and checked out her channel. She's got an awesome channel, Carol from Glorious Life on Wheels. And she, like her and I have been talking about doing a cooking, collaboration together, but we haven't. But this would be a great program to use that for. Oh wow. So can you watch me? You're watching me on YouTube though, right? Okay. Now I do that too. I watch YouTube on my big TV, but then I watch it on my phone or on my laptop because on my TV I cannot comment, but I can hit the like button. Like right now on this program, I don't know how many people have clicked the like or how many people are watching. I would have to go to YouTube to find out, like look at the YouTube channel to see. Corey, you're watching on the big TV too? Hi, Black Dog Adventures. So like if I took my phone and I went to YouTube, I could go onto YouTube and see who's live, and then like see I could go to my live broadcast and actually have my phone on the side and see if I go to my channel. Oh, there it is. On the side. I could turn the volume off. But now I could see we could still hit the thumbs up button. Okay, so I could see now that there's 23 people, but on this program, the StreamYard program, unless I don't know where to look, it doesn't tell me how many people are in the chat. Hey, Papa Texas. Hello. Hey, there he is. There's Billy. RVRG. Hey, thank you. Thanks for oh, you missed it. I was showing uh here she is, Billy. Say hello. There she is. 26, right. Thank you for clicking the like. There he is. I'm busy trying to do some stuff before I go to bed, but I did hit the thumbs up for my buddy. Thanks, Papa Texas. Thanks for joining. I'm trying to put everybody's. Thank you, Patty. 26. Thanks, Kev. So Papa just got off the phone with Billy Strong's. Okay. Well, Billy had said, "Hey, what's going on? Are you here or not?" And I didn't even, honestly, I didn't even know that you could see the live stream. I thought, because I hadn't actually I didn't hit go live. I had not hit the button yet on this. So Billy and Papa, I was saying, I'm using the StreamYard for the first time, and I was trying to figure it out before I came. Now, if I pay for it, if I pay the $20 a month, I can do a lot more stuff. Like I could take the StreamYard logos off, and I could put and I could put my logo on there, which now that I'm using it, I may decide to do that. So also, I took the video down of the concert with the tenors because I noticed that I wasn't the live I did last night. You can't go back and do the replay. You could watch the video replay of our chat, but it won't give you the live chat with everybody saying. Right, Kev. Try it for a month and see how it goes. It would be worth it. But it wouldn't replay the comments on my YouTube live last night. And then I was reading about it, and it said that if you had a copyright claim against you, that sometimes it won't play the comments on your live stream for like 2 or 3 days. I'm like, that's crazy. So I just went and I deleted it. I deleted the concert. It's not a big deal, I mean, everybody got to see it, so I could actually take the footage and put it on Facebook, but then they would probably mute it, the music. They would mute the music. But I probably should have never monetized it, because then I would have probably not had so much trouble. I'm still just trying to find the correct. Somebody just sent me something. Oh, who sent me that? Papa, did you send me something? Or Billy, did you send me a text with midnight meetup? Join me live. I don't recognize the number. Which one of you guys sent me that? I can I can read the comments on Facebook. I mean, yes, I can read it on YouTube. So I could put it on another computer, on my phone on the side of me. I can, but I have to look on both programs. I can read the comments. Okay, Papa, you sent me the text message. Okay, I can read the comments, but this is in the replay. It doesn't show, the comments don't show on the replay from yesterday. You know how it gives you that thing, it says live chat. You click on that and it'll show you that. Yeah, Billy, I know you didn't. Papa confessed. Well, Kev, I don't want to put my number on here. because then anybody can get it who watches the video that I might not even know. Oh, you know what? I do razor cuts. When I had my beauty shop, I did razor cuts, but it's been a long time. I still have my razor somewhere. Um, I know I almost know exactly I think where it is. I might know where it is. I'm not positive. But I'm thinking maybe I don't have it in my bag that I usually keep it in my bag with my scissors, but I don't think I have it in there anymore. Uh, Whose phone number did you put up there? Yours, Papa? Oh no, I don't know whose number you put up there, Papa Texas. Is that a fake number? Okay. The Strongs have it's yeah, this one, oh, now he sent me a text, Papa Texas. 972 is the area code. Oh, I didn't know you were a Black Dog Adventures. I didn't know you were a retired hairdresser. I don't know what BOM dot red means. See, and the other thing is I don't think my mods are showing up because unless it changed it because Billy, yeah, Billy, you're a mod. It shows up that you're a mod. I thought Papa Texas was a mod also. But on this program for me it doesn't show me who my mods are. I have to look at the YouTube to see who my mods are. Oh, oh, that's right. 8675309. Now that comes from the song. You guys are crazy. That's funny. We'll have to, I don't know if I'll have to look for my razor maybe and take it with me on my next trip. I deleted you as a mod. It's been a year since I went live, Papa. I don't know what happened. You were on there though. Hey, from Eustis, Florida. Sandra, thank you for joining. And you see my retired, let's see, what else I get? You got your t-shirt today. Thank you. I didn't know you ordered one. Oh, so nice. Mouse boots. Are you still camping out there with Randy? I was just talking that maybe Randy and I would, after I get this program, hi Beverly, figured out that maybe Randy and I would do a cooking um video where we can both be on screen at the same time from far away. Craig, I am still in Florida. Yeah. Now, anybody walking by outside my camper is probably thinking, "Who the hell is that lady talking to?" She talking to herself. Maybe they think I'm Skyping or something. I'm looking out the window because the window is right there on my camper, and I get right out the window. People are walking around. you know. Oh, so you're still camping with Randy? That's cool. Yes, I'll do well, I could do something keto and he can do his version of it and I can do my version of it in keto, you know? That would be cool. Hi, James. Good to see you too. Midnight walkers in Florida. That's right, Papa. That's right. I think it's cool. Hi, Michelle. I just saw you. I think it's cool that I can highlight the comments. Don't you guys like that when your comment can be highlighted? But then everybody can see what we're talking about? I think that's pretty cool. But to add, I think if I to add Papa back onto my moderator list from the other thing, I have to, oh, there he is. Oh, I know. I have to click on it and hit add as a moderator. There you go. You should be a moderator now, Papa. Let me know if you show up in blue on your next comment. Hi, Rachel. Let me go back here. Okay, did I miss something about consulting? Hi, Janice. Hi, one of my viewers that comments all the time. And Rachel, Badge is here. Hi, Badge. I'm using that program that Paula uses for the first time. I thought, and I'm just trying to get what side that is better. I feel like I'm cockeyed, like I'm sitting off, and I want to be at the right place in my um we should do something with our Dash cookers. I have the Dash 4 square waffle maker. Yeah, to make Papa's like a Smurf. We could do something with that. Did I miss anybody? Rachel? Janice? It's kind of cool. That's the only thing I'm not real sure about with this program is, oh, now it shows, I couldn't figure out how to go back and forth on the comments and go to the new comments, you know? And I didn't have any moderators for the longest time. The only moderator I had was the Doxinator originally, and Deborah Coleman, my friend Deborah, who passed away. I miss her a lot. But anyway, I'm why you brought. Do you have the little Dash badge? I mean, Papa, do you have the little Dash, or did you get the 4 square, the big one like I have? You're the same age as I am, Craig. I was born in 54. You saying I'm old? I mean, I know I'm old. No, Badge isn't in Saskatchewan. He's Badge. What area or province are you in? I think it's called a province or territory. Can you tell everybody what province you're in, Badge? Because someone's asking. Cab C's asking. Alberta. And Janice was born in 52. That makes Janice, that makes you older than us. Sorry. I thought I was the old person, but I guess not. Not that you're an old person, Janice. Sorry. I mean, I thought I was the oldest person, you know. See, now with this program, I was saying I can invite somebody to come in and be. Well, you don't have to work because I have good people in the room. I don't. It's only once in a great while that I get, that I get maybe, a troll. Not that often, especially this late. A lot of the trolls don't stay up this long. I think the troll situation is kind of mellowed a little bit, you know. Hi, Rachel. Oh, there you go, 1969. Hey, Pup Camper 58. There she is. My neighbor from Lollapalooza. Yes, Craig, we are getting old. But it's all in your mind. 70 is the new 50, right? Fabulous 50s. 1970 was a very good year. I was a sophomore in 1970. Now I really feel old. Corey, you're born in 58, yeah. That's so funny. You'll be 50 and yeah, I was born in October also, Janice. Okay, what date were you born? I'm October 20th, and so is Danny. My dog was born October 20th. Yeah, we are like fine wine badge. Oh, your wife's older than you? I didn't know that, Pop Texas. But you got to bring her to one of our events. You haven't brought her to anything. Oh, October 17th. Okay, it's before mine. I'll try to remember it though, because mine is the 20th. And so Danny's is the 20th also. But 54 in April. That's not bad, Rachel. That's pretty young. Um, yeah, Danny and I usually have our birthdays when we're at Lollapalooza. Really? I didn't know you were 76. That is awesome. You look great. You're out there having fun, enjoying life. That's wonderful, Moose Boots. You know, 70 was a good year. What happened in 1970? Oh, not the overnight events. Okay. Oh, 60 in January. Huh. So, hey, Badge, what's the weather like? My son just did a video tonight and it was pretty cold in Chicago. What's it like where you're at? Yeah, Badge, your birthday's the same day as um I thought yours was the 16th, Badge. I think I put the 16th. 92. My mother-in-law is 103. My son's grandmother. 103. It is so cool that my grandchildren have a centurion. Their great grandma is a centurion. And my son goes to the nursing home every Monday and he is considered an official employee. His only job is to feed his grandma lunch. And he goes every Monday to feed her lunch. Isn't that cool? You just went to a YouTube get together in Houston. Oh, was it fun? 6 inches of snow? Wow. What is three? Is that 3 degrees Fahrenheit? Like 3 degrees? Um, no, Papa Texas, he's alive and kicking. He's an ex. Thanks, Lisa. 31 watching. My son's father is an ex-husband. So if that was, you were asking me that, but she's still my mother-in-law. She's my son's grandma. And oh, what was that? I wonder if my ear pods went dead because it made a noise. Let me check it. Can you still hear me? Maybe my ear pods. I'm going to take them out and tell me how. If you're still hearing me okay. I got the volume up. It could have been my ear pods that just made a funny noise. I don't know what the case is for, but sometimes that happens. If they go dead, the battery goes dead. But I don't know. They should try them again. I'm not sure if they're working or not. It was better before. You can hear me better before. Um, the picture behind me, I'll show you, is this is my mom, and that's my dad. I mentioned that last night, but you weren't in the room last night. Oh, Papa wasn't here either. That's my mom and dad. Can you hear me? Oh, I'm good now? All right. Um, my parents died when I was a little girl, and that's their wedding picture. Yeah, I look just like my mom. That's what everybody says. Oh, it's -16 tonight, Kevin? Wow. Hi, niece B. Oh, Rachel, you're only on your phone now? So, Badge, do you know what happened to Tim Untethered? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I haven't heard anything or seen anything from Tim Untethered. Hi, Giddy Up and Go Melody. Hi, Leisure 057. You talking to me? The same color hair? Well, my mom has black hair, and I had black hair until it went gray. This is natural gray, natural platinum. Oh yeah, Rachel, I can't. I have to comment on my phone. I can't comment on my television. It only lets me click the like button. And I enjoy watching on my television, because it's big. I can see things better. It's bigger, but then I have to go to my phone and comment. Tim Untethered, is that the guy who helped with the commercials for the Hero Soap Badge? Denise is a nickname for Denise. Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Well, I would hate to show you what the temperature is here. Okay. Oh, you got to leave, Billy. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming and hanging out. I was going to say what the weather is right where I'm at is. Whoops, what's my weather? 70 degrees in Florida where I'm at. Whoops. 70 degrees. It's gonna be 90 this weekend. 90. 28 and we're here in Wisconsin. Cool. You know, I just called Wisconsin because I was trying to find out how much it would cost for me to stay at my favorite campground for like a month in Wisconsin. I like to go to the Black Hawk. Thanks, Billy. If you're going to be going, thank you very much for coming on the video. Well, you're finally in your fifth wheel and you're going to start moving in May. Oh, you're in DeLand. So you're going to go out and be a nomad? Mission, Texas is 80 degrees. Wow. Are you liking it there, staying there, pup camper? You've been there a long time, since Lollapalooza, right? Pretty much. Connecticut, 26. California, 55. Wow. Oh, you would love to meet up again? I don't know when I'm gonna do another meetup. I had somebody asking me, to meet up with them. They started out their email to me like, "I'm not a stalker, but" that's kind of scary. "I'm not a stalker, but" and then I said, "Well, now with I like Tim too." Yeah, Craig, we almost did meet up at the van build. That's true. Very true. Yeah, I knew you were down there for a long time. Yeah, Tim does do good stuff. I loved the commercials that he made for the Hero soap. We were thinking about doing a meetup here in Florida, um, but with all, everybody being sick and, I know people who have had COVID in January this year, you know? So, I mean, I don't want to get sick. Oh, at the Black Hawk? Yeah, you never know because we'll see what happens. I love that place. It's one of my favorite. I had a really good spot there a couple years ago, but it is an encore park and sometimes it's hard to get into. I will, Papa. I will do that. I just got your text message. I thought I had your number in my phone, so I don't know why it just didn't show up your name with your name on it because I had it from Lollapalooza. You had it in January? Wow, Rachel. Yeah, I mean, I just talked to a girl that I used to work with at the sheriff's office, and she said she had it in January also. The funny thing is, this is a funny story I'm going to tell you. So she retired 3 years ago from the sheriff's office. Same, where I worked when I was a deputy. And they called her up on the phone and they said, I have a lopsided ponytail for some reason. So they called her up on the phone and they told her that what they wanted to know when the last day was that she worked before she got COVID. She said, uh, like 3 years, like October 2019. And they go, "No, when was the last day you worked before you had COVID?" She said, "October 2019." And she goes, "No, before she goes, "I've been retired for 3 years." She goes, "Well, gee, don't you think somebody should tell the office that you're retired?" It was so stupid. So I guess this girl didn't somehow with insurance or something, they reported to the sheriff's department that this retiree had COVID. They're not supposed to do that. That's private information. Oh, the gas prices here were 3.52 or 3.54. Some places 3.69 in Florida. Hey, Rachel, I don't know what they are in. What's the gas price in Canada, Badge? Where you're at in Alberta? You know, I think Alberta's where like one of my favorite TV shows is being filmed. The one with the horse whisperer, Heartland. I love that show. But $4 in New York, you're kidding. Well, like I said yesterday on my live stream when I did the live stream last night, Eric Nomadic Fanatic, he showed a sign in California that said like 6.79 or something like that for gas in California. And Aja said she was gonna go east and go visit her family in Texas, but now the gas prices are so high. She's probably just going to stay in Arizona for a while till maybe that mellows out. Well, I better not start yawning. We haven't even been on that long. You want to go 10,000 miles? Is that what 10,000 KLMs are? How far is that? 5.14 a gallon in American money? Wow, that's a lot of money. It's cheaper here. Not much, but cheaper here. What is 10,000 KLMs kilometers? Kilogram? What is that in miles for you? I don't know. No kilometers. Well, what is that? 10,000 what miles that you wrote up here? 10,000 something. You want to go 10,000. So Kev C said, "What are my plans for this year? Where am I gonna go traveling?" Oh, 6,200 miles, Badge. Okay. Thank you. Um, oh, Dookie says 62. Dookies, how are you? This young man is a cool guy. He used to work in the RV shop at the RV place where I bought my camper. Yeah, you should check out his channel because um you want to talk about losing weight. This guy's just lost a whole bunch of weight. Whole bunch of weight. Thanks for stopping in. I'm in Florida. I don't know who this is. What is this VUM today? Is that like a person that I need to be deleting? Is that like yeah, Dookies, you look good. I've been watching. I check in on your videos. Um, I don't know if one of my mods sees that guy. I don't know who he is. Did you see him? The one that said that comment? Unless he deleted it already. Henry Hardman? What does that mean? Is that like an advertisement? I think we need to I don't know who he is, and I don't know what he's trying to do. Send a link or something? Don't click on it, whatever it is. I can't see him on my other phone, but yeah, you're doing a great job. And if you want to check out his channel on YouTube. He updates on how things are going. He doesn't work at the RV place anymore, but when I knew he had a channel, I kept watching his channel. I thought it was so cool. I've lost weight on keto, so I'm pretty happy so far, but I'm kind of like in a slump, you know. So I got to reboost so I can lose some more weight. But just keep going, Dookies, because you're gonna reach your goal and you look great. You look like a totally different. I mean, you looked good before, but you look like you're always were handsome, but you look like a totally different man almost. Um, I think somebody might have deleted him. That I'm not sure. Um, let's see. I think I could do it. I just put him in timeout. I don't know what that is, or how that'll work, but that's a lot of miles, badge. Oh, oh, something happened in my other ear from my thing. I don't know if it went dead or not, but if it gets to a point where you can't hear me, let me know because my headset's just made noise. Well, you're welcome. Yeah, I deleted the message. I was able to delete it on my computer here on this program. Oh, good night, Craig. Thank you. Good night. Keto's a good tool for me, and I have a channel that I started called Keto Nomad, and so that I do all my cooking on that channel. And it's hard, it's not easy. Like our friend Kathy, who we have a friend, totally Kathy, she just passed away recently, but she lost 200 pounds with Richard Simmons many years ago. And Richard Simmons actually went to her hometown and did a big program there in her town. Was on a lot of his shows and everything, which is kind of neat. Oh, thanks. I didn't know you subbed to the other one. Thank you. Hi, Lee. Thanks for joining. 7,000, I put 20,000 miles in I haven't even had on my van and I haven't even had it a year yet. Badge. Yes, Dookies, everything's been going pretty good so far. Patty, yes, I'm in Florida. I don't know where Pace, Florida is, but I'm in Fort Myers in Southwest Florida. And I went down to the Keys. Oh, you're friends with Camo Dave? That's nice. And I'm sorry for your loss of your friend. Yeah. I've known Camo Dave ever since I started on YouTube, and the Doxinator is my one of my moderators. He's a good friend of mine. Venice Beach is really nice. It's one of my favorite beaches. Um, Venice Beach is got a neat dog beach and everything. I don't blame you for wanting to move to Florida. But my home base is still in Naperville. So Dookies and everybody, I'm going to tell you, yeah, there's Dookies is one person. Hey, Kelly, is that I know is from Illinois, but all you Illinoisans, my son has just announced he's running for U.S. Senate to be state senator against Tammy Duckworth. So right now he is gathering petitions and getting petition signing done. He has just a couple of days to get the petitions he needs signed so that he will be on the ballot for the primary in June. If I was there, I'd be getting petitions signed, but I'm not there. I'm here and I can't get home fast enough to help him right now but when I do get home, I'll be helping. So if you're what did I miss it? Tammy said. If you're an Illinoisan, vote for Matt Dubiel in the primary. That's my son for U.S. Senator. And you can check out his website to learn more about it, about him running for U.S. Senate. It's mattdubiel.com. 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 Sunset Hugger, hello. If I didn't say hello. Rockin' Dave Byron, he plays in all the clubs in Fort Myers. Well, I don't go to a lot of the clubs because I don't drink and drive, and I don't have a designated driver. Yes, Sherry. Kathy passed away. I think it's been a week, at least a week ago. Bye, pup camper. Good night. I'm thinking that you're going to say safe travels to you too. Sunset, I am streaming from Florida, from Fort Myers, Florida, North Fort Myers, Florida. Okay, Dookies. He's running against Tammy Duckworth. So if you're a patriot, you'll want my son for state senate. And DeVore for you, attorney general. You put 150,000 miles since 2016. Well, you know what? I think I'm almost caught up to you since 2017. I'm almost caught up to you that because you know me, Badge. I go from one end of the United States to the other end of the United States a couple times a year. I mean, I go from Chicago to Arizona, then I went to Washington, then I went back to Chicago, and then I went to Texas, Arkansas, Florida. Last year I went to Niagara Falls. Hey, Go Flo. He's a Republican. He's going against Tammy Duckworth. She's a Democrat. And I don't usually talk politics, but yeah, 20,000 just not even a year on the van. So I've been staying put a little bit more, Badge, I'm in one place. Because but when I'm in Arizona, it seems like I travel around more because we don't really stay anywhere that long in Arizona. Well, I shouldn't say, I'll be like back and forth from, um, from Parker to Havasu to Quartzsite to Yuma to, that like Felicity over at, the exit after the Q Casino exit. What is that? Roadrunner Road? No, what's I forget what that street is. I got it written down. I can't remember the name of it. But we go out there with Dan and Frugal and everybody. It's really nice. It's out there by that little town, Felicity, California. There's that BLM land that we like to go at over there. So Sherry, yeah, you didn't know that. I'm sorry that you've learned it like this in the chat, you know. I know. A lot of people. Okay, can you hear me now? It told me I was muted. Dookies, I think I gotta say that, I've been to a lot of cool places. One of the coolest places that I like the most is going to be Niagara Falls because I went, thanks, Mina. I went to, I must have covered it with my hand when I was, put my hand here. Niagara Falls was a really cool place. And, you know what? You should bring yourself a little portable heater, Nancy, because the nights can get cool when you're traveling. And it's good to have one of those little small ceramic ones just in case, right, Badge? Always have a little one that you can plug in just in case. Oh, thanks you. Thank you. Yeah, he's a good looking guy. Of course, he looks just like me, right? He's got my smile. He does have my smile, but he does look a lot like his father. If you put his father on one side and me on the other side, he looks like both of us. He is definitely both of us. Both of us. But yeah, Nancy, you should carry some kind of little heater. The Getting back to Dookie's question, it was about the coolest places. Another place that I went to that I thought was cool was when I went to Arkansas and I was digging for diamonds. That was my first year out on the road, like all over the place. I mean, I was doing like, trying to go to really cool places. And then the other place I went was in New Mexico, in Laos, New Mexico, to the Earth Ship. I think it was called Earth Ship, where they make houses. Hey, howdy from North Texas, Whispers in the Dark. They make houses out of bottles and tires, and they're self-contained naturally by collecting rainwater using solar. It's all environmentally correct. I mean, it was really cool. Very cool. I don't let the prices, hey, Whispers, I don't let the prices of gas interfere, but it might slow me down a little bit, where I might stay a little bit longer at certain places just so I don't have to spend, hopefully the prices will go down. But the other price that's really high is propane. Propane is like $4.69 a gallon here in Florida. Hey Rachel, thanks for coming. Have a good night. Oh, did he really? I didn't know that about him. Dennis Weaver. Didn't he recently pass away? I think he passed away not that long ago. But if you go to that The one in New Mexico, it's really cool. You have to go over the gorge, which I'm afraid of bridges, but and when you know it, the day we went, somebody jumped off the bridge and committed suicide. Traffic was all backed up. Oh, I'm sorry, Lorelei, but I'm glad you joined again. Yes, like Badge said, propane and gas is like the biggest expense. It's not lodging, you know. But I'm thinking with all the problems that people have been having and all the fires that have been occurring, it might be a better idea. Maybe, what do you think about this, Badge? You could like, what's your opinion? Better idea to like get away from using propane, you know, if you don't have to. Hi from Arkansas. Thanks for joining us, Leilani. Good to see you here. How long? I don't know. I've never really I use a gallon of gasoline and my generator will last me about 4 hours in my generator. And if you're using it in a generator, that's a little bit different than because you're using it to power your whole entire camper, you know. Sherry, I will. I'll Google that. You're right, Dookies. I have my solar. I use my solar, and so I have 300 watts of solar that I have with me in my camper now. But I have another 100 watts at home in my storage shed that I'm gonna probably bring back out with me. And I have two 6-volt batteries, and I have a 12-volt battery in the van that I could use. I think it's smart. And then I have a whole bunch of little solar lights that I carry, and I have string lights that are solar that I carry with, and then I have some battery string lights. But and solar's free, you know it. That's the thing. But with solar, I don't hook it up to an inverter to be able to plug in and use my outlets. I bought a little Jackery, which would be fine for charging my phone, and keeping that charged. I can charge my Jackery, the small Jackery, with the solar panels also. No, when you're boondocking, propane is not your only choice. You can have solar and then put an inverter, but for cooking, you can have electric cooking. You're right. If you have enough batteries um and panels, Dookies, you're right. Oh, really, Judith? Yeah, she's talking about gas. Um, a lot of people are changing their rigs all to electric because you could get a stovetop burner for $12 that you could plug into your generator and run off of gasoline instead of propane. And gasoline is $1 cheaper a gallon, $1 a gallon cheaper than propane right now. So realistically, you're better off, you know, or you could just use an inverter and see how, if you got enough watts of solar, you can run it off your inverter and cook off your campfire, right? Like with charcoal. I do a lot of Dutch oven cooking with charcoal. Hey, Terry Tully. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And some people also use the butane to cook with. True. And does anybody watch the Dan Van? Yeah, Instapot's good, but you got to plug it in. If you don't, you got to have a generator or something to plug it in if you don't have, you know, if you're not hooked up to shore power. But A lot of the areas, most of the areas that I go to, you can cook in your campfire. And I'll tell you what, frugal RV and a lot of people cook with the Dutch oven. We cook with Dutch oven and charcoal out in the desert. And, and then, you know, you can make, I made great keto bread in my Dutch oven. And Billy Strong made lasagna in the Dutch oven. There's a lot of things you can make in there. Oh, and I made a great um, pumpkin cheesecake pie at Deborah Dickinson's meetup in New Mexico. Oh, the butane stove. I think the butane is cheaper than propane. Yeah, I think the butane is cheaper. I mean, the butane is cheaper than the propane. But just propane has just gotten so expensive, you know? And I use it only for my stove top. But I can buy one of those little stove top, even an outdoor stove top, and just put the little green can on there and not worry about getting the big gallons anymore. And I rarely ever even use my hot water. I leave water outside in a big bucket and let it warm up in the sun. But I was going to say the Dan Van, if you ever watch the Dan Van when he's doing his solar oven cooking, he has a solar oven he cooks with. In fact, C Dub's Journey, she won a solar oven at one of our meetups that somebody donated. Yeah, you've gone without food. I know. I was watching you on your cooking outside does keep your home from smelling, Judith. Yeah, yeah. Blue Van Dan, Janice. He does cooking with that. So he's got that homemade solar oven. I think he made it, but he might have a store bought one now. I've seen him online because I don't have an oven. I have a toaster oven. Dookie, so you fasted for a whole week? That's pretty cool. Are you still doing intermittent fasting? And cooking outside, your furnace put out black soot all over the side of your RV? Oh, wow. No water or food? Well, is that healthy? I mean, don't you have to have some water or some liquid? You do one meal a day. So, hey, hello, Christine's Corner from Florida. I'm in Florida. And Song Sparrow Adventures, talking about adding in the price of gasoline. So, Dookie, tell everybody what is the total amount of weight you've lost so far. Because I know you had a little setback, but then you're back on track again. How much have you totally lost? How many pounds? Oh, okay. Your body pulls water from your fat reserves. That's pretty cool. Orlando? Cool, Christine. I'm in Fort Myers. I have a friend up in my friend Linda is up in Hudson. She is Legacy Van Ventures, Legacy Ventures, because she's in the Class A. Legacy Ventures used to be Moo Moo's Travels. You're down 115 pounds or so at the moment. That is awesome. Congratulations. That's wonderful. And the thing of it is you're doing it slowly so you don't gain it back. So you're keeping it off. Congratulations. Oh, Bradenton's a nice area. I went, RV Debs was in Bradenton last year, and I went to go see her when I was in Fort Myers. Song Sparrow Adventures, you're in British Columbia. Wow, that's nice. He does, Lorelei. He has a really good accomplishment. He's a young man, and it's a lot, it's a big accomplishment. I've known him since I bought my, just before I bought my 2019. So I guess since 2018, 18, 19, 20, 21, almost 5 years. But he's been gone a while. So I only see him on the internet when I go watch his YouTube videos to check in on him. He used to work at the RV place where I bought my RV, and I used to store it. But it's nice to get people rooting for you, that are happy for you and egging you on and giving you good vibrations. It has been a long time. He's been working on it a long time. Oh, I'm not going to sleep. Hey, Duke's World. I can't go to sleep again. Yeah, didn't you sign on just about last night when I did a live? I hadn't done a live in like a year, and so I did one last night, and I thought, oh, I'll come on again tonight. But just as we were signing off, we were on for over an hour. Duke's World, I think Duke's World came on, and he's like, and we went off, and he's like, well, gee, thanks. It was funny. It's almost one there, Judith. Well, let's see. In Florida, it's 12:46, so it's almost 1 o'clock here in Florida. It does take a lot of dedication, Lorelai. It takes a lot of dedication. Yeah, I think it's a great thing that he's accomplished so much. Heck, I would when I was younger, I was just going out now. And people, the bars I hung at, some of the bars that I knew when I was younger were open till 7 in the morning. There was a place that I used to work at years ago. It was called Stay Out All Night Disco. Those were in the disco days. And they were open all night till like 7 in the morning. People who work second shift, when they get off work at midnight, you know, it's like somebody getting off at 5 o'clock at night. They want to go out for a little while before they go home and go to sleep. Right? You know what? You're right. When you grow up you're being overweight as a child, as a young person, it's very easy to go back to your old habits. Absolutely. That's like with our friend Kathy, totally Kathy. She worked out, she was on Richard Simmons and everything. She was one of his proteges, and she lost 200 pounds, and she gained a lot of weight back, but she's still a wonderful lady, you know. Oh yeah, Christine's Corner, Fort Myers Lovers Key is really nice. That state park. You love disco, huh? Whispers. I still do too. The Dan Van, one of the nomads that hang in our tribe, group, he likes to dance too. So I always know that I could count on him as a dancing partner. You might get to 200. Well, you're pretty tall. How tall are you now? Roller skates? Yeah, I saw your brother was doing it with you, but he's wasn't he thinner than you to start? Oh, sorry. I'm not I'm not gonna start yawning. Yeah, you're 6'3". Yeah. Well, you're pretty tall, you know. So 200 pounds would make you thin. And a 230 might be perfect, you know. Oh, thanks. Yeah, we dance pretty good together, Dan and I. He's a lot of fun. Where's Badge? Did I lose him? You didn't leave us, did you, Badge? I didn't see you say goodnight. See, oh, there he is. I guess I lost your conversation with Kevin C. Oh, Duke's World, you watched until you fell asleep last night? True. Okay. You were talking, I guess you were having a conversation with Kev C, but I don't know, for some reason I didn't, wasn't seeing it. Oh, what time is it? How long we been on? Okay, let's see. It's 12:50. Oh goodness, we've been on for um a long time, haven't we? It says minus 3209. That can't be right. What's the real time? I have to look at my phone. Oh, we've been on for an hour and 3 seconds. So that's a long time. Yeah, almost an hour. But I think that's about how long we were on last night or so. But there's like 40 something people here. At least it says. I mean, they're not all chatting. Some people they are in the lurkers lounge. That's what Saucy calls it. The lurkers lounge, where they're just like lurking and watching everybody talk, but they're like kind of bashful. They don't usually get in on the conversation. Oh, Judith, you're getting a storm? What kind of storm? Snowstorm? My son said it's supposed to be 70 degrees, I guess, in this weekend, like Saturday and Sunday in Chicago. That would be really nice for them. Time for bed, Kev? Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you did too. So, Christine's Corner, I think I saw your channel before and I might have commented on it. Maybe, do you do keto recipes also? I thought you do keto. I think you do keto. I think I know I watched something on your channel, your food channel. Yeah, we were talking about Kathy and what a sweet lady she was. And because we were talking about Dookie's just lost like 115 pounds. And I know him from my town, my hometown area where I bought my camper. He was the parts manager, the parts man. He was the go-to guy for the parts. He would order the parts you needed if they weren't in the store and find you a good price, you know. I think I'll be in Florida probably for another month, you know. But I'm gonna start making my way north. I leave this campground that I'm at now. I'm at this one campground that's part of Thousand Trails collection, and I leave here on Monday. Then I have to boondock somewhere for 7 days, or I could pay to go, but everything's pretty much booked. Good night, Kev. Thanks for coming by. Thank you. Good night. I'll boondock for probably a couple days, either at a moose or at Cracker Barrel. I can go back to Cecil Webb on the weekend, but I'll be starting to head my way up. You know who I'm going to go see is Living the Life Loca, Renee and Carlos, and they took me to Disney like 2 years ago, and they were in Quartzsite like 2.5 years ago or whatever. They went to the Boondockers Bash when it was at the Dome. They had a big, huge long RV, but they have a YouTube channel that she doesn't do a whole lot of stuff, but they bought a bunch of property here in Dunellen, Florida, a big piece of property. And right now they were just drilling. Actually, she just did a video that they were drilling their well. Living the Life Loca, I think it's called, her channel. I'm always like dyslexic when it comes to that, saying the right thing, the way that you say it. But it was pretty cool video to watch because, you're watching that. I'm going to look it up right now. Living the RV Local Life. Living the RV Local Life. And it shows them drilling their well and everything on their property. So I'm going to go visit their property and check it out. Oh, wow, Terry, you're going to Panama City. That's cool. That's real cool. I've never, I know some people who went to Panama City, but they didn't take their RV. They left their RV here in Florida, and then they went over to Panama City, and they got something once they got there. They didn't take it with them, but they brought their RV with them from England to here, but they didn't take it to Panama with them. Yeah, you got a lot of knowledge on the parts and everything for the trailers, but you have to find some place you really like to work, that people are really good to you and appreciate you and everything else. I mean, that was a family place, but because yeah, you have a lot of a lot of things about the parts and stuff. A lot of things about the trailers. He he put my brake controller in my Explorer for me. Remember when you put my brake controller in for me when I bought the brake controller from you? I wish you could have done it on my van. I have a van now that I'm pulling my trailer with, and they can't find the wiring harness, and you can't just plug it in like you did with the Explorer. It's different on the Ford van, the Transit 250. Yeah, there's got to be something, Terry, someplace for you to park, but I couldn't tell you because I'm not familiar with Panama. You're right. Yes, you were good to me though when I came in. You were. I don't go back there at all. I don't even. I think I went in there and bought something not that long ago, maybe 8 months ago or something, because Actually, no, I'm trying to remember what I went in there and bought. Oh, I know what I went in there and bought. I went in there and bought that plastic trim that goes in the seams on the edges of your camper. It's just, like decorative, but it goes over where the screws. I forget what they call it. What made me choose a trailer over? Thank you, Dookies. That was nice of you. I always like talking to you. I mean, I would spend a lot of time at the RV park because I mean, at that store, because I would park my trailer there and store it because I still had my apartment at the time. So I would, but then once I started going full time, um, why did I choose a trailer over a motorhome? Well, Badge will tell you. If you have a motorhome, when you go to the store, you got to pick your whole camp up to drive you to the store. So then you either got to tow a vehicle or call a cab or Uber or something like that, or depend on somebody else. So I don't want to have to do that. If I'd rather have a tow vehicle and my travel trailer. I drop my trailer and I still have my vehicle. I can go do things and go to the store, go do activities, and not have to worry about taking my whole camp with me and losing my camping space. Plus, if uh, you have to get maintenance done on your trailer, you know, if it's a motorhome, it's more expensive to get it fixed because you have to go to an RV place where I could take my trailer in to get fixed. But if I have to have something done on my car, on my tow vehicle, I just go to the dealer, go to Ford or go to a mechanic or something like that. But with a motorhome, you're limited. You just can't pull into, well, some people do go to Ford, but if they have a Ford or Mercedes, but it gets expensive that way. You know, I like being able to just park my trailer and then have my tow vehicle to take me to the store, or if I want to go, um, you know, sightseeing and hiking and that stuff, yeah, just take my tow vehicle with me. And like Dookie says, they're nice, but the maintenance is high, and then also they're way higher in your operating costs. Right. Yep. That's like Badge says. So Dookie's my friend Badge in Canada. He helps me when I'm on the road. If we're all camping together, I could just call him. Even though he's in Canada, I could call him and get on Marco Polo and ask him, this is what I got going on. What do I do? How do I fix it? You know, he came over and fixed the stairs on my RV because I hit the pylon at the gas station with them. When I was making a right turn, my stairs got caught. Other than that, I don't have any damage to my camper, but yeah, I can ask, like when I had a leak in my camper. He told me, I got to dry it out, and then I went and caulked it all and everything else and took care of it. I was actually going to take that whole window out and put all new butyl tape around it, and I watched the video on how to do it and everything. But then when I called this guy who's a repairman, he told me, he goes, "Don't do that." He goes, "We don't even repair that." He goes, "Caulk it. Once you take all that out, the way they're made today, you may not be able to get it back in without having a leak." So, yeah, things just aren't made right. Yeah. But yeah, Badge helps me. They help me with my batteries. I I always say, ladies, keep this in mind. You can't have somebody, you got to learn how to do stuff yourself. So I always say, show me, can you teach me how to do this? Because I got to be able to do this myself on the road. It's okay. I had just now, because I had to re-caulk it again. I just have to keep, checking on the caulking, and it stops leaking. It's that front window on the Escape, the front big one up in the front. And I love having that window open, but yeah, they are thrown together. And this one that I bought from, you know, it's it I had to have a new axle put on it. Badge will tell you. My bearings burnt up 3 times and my leaf springs broke, and it's only a 2019. And I got stuck in Texas. I had to have a whole new axle put on. And Lippert, the axle people, they only make the axles to order. So this lady was kind enough. She says it's going to be 6 weeks, and we just don't sell them to anybody. And I said, well, hey, I'm in Texas. I'm from Illinois. I'm not even home. And she says, well, we're going to make you a customer, and we'll ship it out to you. And Dookies, they wanted $1,000 to ship it. And I had to pay $1,000 to ship it. I had to give them my credit card number, $1,000 to ship it. But the actual axle was $300, so it was $1,300. But the biggest part of that was shipping. But you know what? They had the best warranty, extended warranty, because where you used to work, because that warranty paid the whole thing, the whole bill, except for I had to pay part of $100 deductible, and I had to pay 150 of the towing. So it only cost me $250, and I got a brand new axle. Yep. I do have it figured out now. Yeah. Oh, you didn't like to deal with Lippard? Yeah. Oh, is there another bot in here? We probably don't. I don't see it. I missed it. Must be gone already. Badge must have got it. I don't see it. Bot must be gone. Oh, he got it. It must be gone. Yeah. Yeah, Lippard was not really, but you know what? Eric, Nomadic Fanatic, he had problems with Lippard also. Yeah. But they were really nice. At least they sent, now I got a brand new axle, new leaf springs, and it was everything was there, brakes, everything. Yeah. Stuff that was broken. Yeah, I don't blame him for getting ticked. But so Badge says now that I got a new axle, I should sell it. But I tell you, I got a year left on that warranty, and I'll never get another warranty like that unless I go back and buy another RV from them. And I'm not going to buy another RV from them. I'm going to try to. Leilani, thank you for watching. Thank you. Take care. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep this RV as long as I can. I know, because now like I said, I got a whole new axle. Everything's working great. Knock on wood. Good night. You know, yeah, no more business from me. I'll go somewhere else. I don't want to go back to uh, General RV either. Yeah, I was on my way to Lollapalooza, Judy. Hi, Pam S. from San Antonio. I wonder how Kathy Griffith did with her surgery today. I didn't see anything from Nana Pam today. Yeah. Well, they didn't put a new axle on before. They just put new bearings in. Yeah, we were talking about a 5,000-pound axle, but this new one that they sent me is 4,400 pound, whereas the other one was a 4,000 pound. Camping World bought out who? General RV? I don't I don't know. Camping World's just as bad as General RV, isn't it? I don't know. But anyway, it's really getting late now. Let's see, it's 1 o'clock and we've been on for a long time. Let's see, how long have we been on this chat? We've been on, I don't know, it's not telling me how long we've been on here. It's going to be like an hour and a half or something like that. Oh, an hour and a half, an hour and 22 minutes. Camping World is buying everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thanks so much, Whispering from the Dark. People have been really nice to me when I've been on the road and running. Those people at the Texas truck repair stop that I was at, they were just so nice to me. I mean, they offered to let me come into their house, and the guy goes, "You want to go to my house? My wife will let you do your laundry in our washer and dryer." And I was like, "Wow, that's so nice." You know, what does a bot look like? It's just a funny looking address that kind of keeps putting in some kind of like almost an email looking thing. It's a weird looking comment. That's what I witnessed on here. But trolls are different. Yes, there's a lot of good people out there. A lot of good people. Oh, you think that Camping World will buy a plant? Manufacturing plant? I thought most of the Amish were building the campers. You know, when I went to Chippewa, Indiana, which is supposed to be um like the biggest flea market around in the Midwest in Indiana, they were making campers there. The Amish people were. So, but I don't know. You should see some of the stuff on this camper. It's really put together half half-assed, you know what I mean? Screws are not all the way in, or they're so far, I mean, they're like stripped out. They're stripped out. I get the cover on my heater won't ever has never stayed on. The first week I had it, it fell off and I can't get it to stay on there because it's got the wrong kind of bolts or something on it. You know, it's crazy. And the walls are like paper. But I do like this camper. I do like the plan and the way it's set up. I like having the bunk beds. But I'm thinking, why would somebody make a camper and not even put a closet in it? Yeah, they do rush through them really fast. Okay, Whispering in the Dark, go back to work. You stay safe also. Yeah, it depends on the plant. Well, you know, the Amish does make a really cute little teardrop that is adorable. And it looks like it's really a good quality. Oh, all the RV plants are at max and they're behind, just like cars, like the chip on the Fords. Yeah, sometimes they don't have much pride when they work for a corporation. You know, they used to say, don't buy a car that was made on a Friday or a Monday, you know? That's what they used to say in the old days. I used to joke around and say, oh, this car must have been made on a Friday. They couldn't wait to get out of Dodge to get home and go to the bar or something. Yeah, it could be expensive. You're right. You know, I think if if I do another vehicle, um, I don't want to talk too loud because I don't want to keep people up. If I buy another camping vehicle or do another camping vehicle, I think I'm just going to buy a cargo trailer and then I'm going to call Badge and we're going to build it out. Yeah, nice Texas hospitality. True. Yeah, they do most of the. That's what I thought, Badge. I thought they did most of it. Oh, yeah, well, the tiny homes are nice, but they're a little bit more difficult to pull because sometimes they're too tall. You got to really watch the height, you know, and you got to watch the weight because I mean you got to have something that's big enough to pull it. And I'm just pulling my van can only pull 6,400 pounds. You know, thanks, Badge. I know you would do it anytime. Yeah, I think because there's a really cute cargo trailer here that this man built out, and and it's even a toy hauler. But it's so adorable. It's just perfect. I love the way it's set up. Him and his wife are in there, and then once they pull the motorcycle out, when they travel, they put the motorcycle in there, and the two beds go up on the wall like this, and the bike comes in the middle. And then when they park, they pull the bike out, put the two beds down, and it's really cool. And they're right here hooked up in the RV park. Yeah. Yeah, the tiny homes are heavy because there's this one guy, Paul, who used to tow this tiny home to Arizona, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of talent out there. People build out stuff. And I got three nephews who are electricians that will help me with the electric. But, well, everybody, I think I'm going to sign off. It's getting pretty late and I'm getting tired and oh, we're on here pretty long. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. It's so nice of you. You too. Sleep well, Dookies. Keep it up, the good work. Good talking to you too. Judy, thank you for hanging out. My friend Badge, I love you dearly. Thank you so much for coming out and Pam and Janice and everybody that's still in the room or in the chat. I appreciate it. It was fun again, you know? And who knows? Maybe I'll try it again tomorrow night. Maybe we'll start doing a nighttime. Gwen, you stay safe too. Thanks for joining. Everybody that joined, thank you. Be safe, safe travels, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah. I don't know how to turn. Oh, now I know how to turn this one off. Thanks for joining. Night. Good night. Thanks, Badge.